thank you for that. All right. The poll has gone up. The poll has ended. The idea is good. Again, looks like some people think some tweaking could be used. But we move on swiftly to Team 9. And it looks like what they have is Aquazoid. So let's have them tell us a little bit about that. Team 9, when you're ready.
Okay, hi. Ladies and gentlemen, the world is changing. Our problems are growing bigger by day. Pollution especially, making our earth hotter and more inhabitable day by day. Public enemy number one. One of the biggest factors of pollution is known as plastic bottle waste. To try and minimize this, ladies and gentlemen, today I present to you our company Aquazoid by Sarah, Kota, Cheng, Lucas, Johan, and we forgot to add one of our team members, Oliver. Plastic bottles are really cheap and it contributes to destroying the environment. So no one really wants to buy eco-friendly water bottles. Because it's generally really expensive, so they rather use plastic water bottles and produce in mass numbers. This cycle will continue for a very long time until our solution is we need to become eco-friendly. Wow! How? By minimizing the amount of plastic water bottles from the grocery store. Set for example, or maybe recycle them and buy a safe and eco-friendly water bottle. Sorry, I think I started again. This is because our water bottles are recycled and washed thoroughly, which makes it safer for the environment. Hopefully, all right. Our situation won't change overnight. Therefore, we need your help to slowly make the world a better place. All right. Value proposition. We choose to recycle plastic water bottles because we try sell our because if we try to sell our biodegradable water bottles at a lower price, in the long run, we will be holding the short end of the stick. So therefore, we decided to use recycled plastic water bottles.
Okay, so our customers will be able to find our Aquazoid company by visiting shops, and if they find recyclable water bottles, they will find that it's a reasonable price. It's not as expensive as any other water bottles that you can find. So it's a lot cheaper, and the people who usually find people who are environmentally cautious or are aware of the plastic. So this is the process of how we're going to be manufacturing and selling our bottles to our customers. We will collect plastic from the ocean and use them in the factory. The factory will then manufacture the bottles from the plastic waste and we will sell it to our customers in the shops and retail stores. So the people and we'll be targeting are people who want to be eco-friendly, who want to find a way to use less plastic and waste more plastic. Retail stores will help spread our company around to mothers and other people who want to use them.
Our ideal customer is someone like 23-year-old John Smithy. He is someone who is extremely fit, has a passion for gardening, and is a vegan. He is someone who wants to find a substitute to all the plastic he's been using. And finally, our customer must also be on board about protecting the environment. Our revenue model is ad-based, so we get our funds all online by collecting water bottles, manufacturing them, and selling them on our product. Also, biodegradable water plastic costs 2 to 5 times more than regular plastic. A plastic bottle costs around $1.30. So biodegradable plastic bottle can be priced at $5.
Okay, team, excuse me, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop there. I noticed that this is your last slide. I think it's relatively self-explanatory, so I'd like to see how you do answering questions from the judges at this point in time. I hope that's okay. So, judges, I'm gonna ask you, obviously, this slide is relatively self-explanatory, but if you'd like to ask them about their marketing strategy, please feel free to. Judges who'd like to go first.
I can start. I guess give you credit for tackling a current issue that's, that your generation will have to be dealing with. A question for you would be, what will make your company, I guess, profitable? I mean, what is it unique about it? I mean, hasn't some of the major companies like Avion, Perrier, won't they have thought of the same idea or concept?
From my point of view, it's because since there are a lot of plastic water bottles, so they are going to be piled up day by day. So therefore, they have nowhere else to put it, because if they put it somewhere else, they might get fined or something. So we can take those plastic bottles and sell it. That's how we make our profit, and also by selling it, that's also where you make our profit. Does that answer your question?
It does, to a point. I guess you'll be doing it on kind of like a smaller scale. I mean, obviously no one company can handle all the plastic waste. So, I mean, you're going to take maybe, I guess, a small or local market, start with that. So that's, that's a good concept.
Thank you, John. Debbie, Elaine.
Yep. Okay. So I saw that you will put your plastic bottles in stores. Now, stores have limited space, right? And their aim will be to provide the most variety suitable for their target market. So my question to you is, why would a store carry your product considering your biodegradable plastic bottles will cost more?
Okay, here's the bummer actually, because they actually somewhat changed our thing to recycling plastic water bottles rather than using biodegradable. But then I don't think it was changed. So the biodegradable water bottles part is like the old one. But I'll try to answer your questions now. So your question is why is the biodegradable water bottles more expensive? Is that what it is?
Why would stores carry your product?
Because we want to make the world a better place, so they also got to do their job to help us, and therefore help the entire world. Sorry, that was an improvised one. I apologize for that one. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
It's a very noble cause. Of course, I have a question, Debbie, if I may. So obviously your revenue model was based around the idea that it was biodegradable. Can you tell me now how much is your product going to cost? And my second question after how much the product going to cost is this: given the current situation the world is in, will people feel safe enough drinking from a bottle they know has been drunk from before?
Although we could still drop it down in transportation or feeding the bottle, it's cheaper than that. For the second one,
for the second one, I'm pretty sure many people feel very unsafe, but we will clean it fully and I'll try to kill all the germs that will be in the water that's been used. That will be recycled. Does that answer the question?
It does. Just while we pop the poll up, can you tell us, maybe explain the marketing strategy a little bit? Because I think that's going to, you need to definitely need to have that campaign out there if you want to make people believe that you're cleaning this properly. So just while the poll's up, will you quickly explain your marketing strategy and how you're going to campaign for your stuff?
Can you repeat the question?
How are you going to get it out there that your product is one, clean, and secondly, 3 times the cost of a normal water bottle?
We're gonna market it with ads, like we show ad based. So we're gonna market the ads such that it shows that we fully clean and like get rid of all the germs that we can in the water. And that is priced 3 times because our target market is for eco-friendly people that really want to help the environment.
Okay, cool. Thank you for your explanation, boys. Really appreciate it. Well, sorry, not only boys, team. Sorry, Zara. See you down there in the corner. I apologize. Thank you, team. Really appreciate that. And I wish you the best with that. I think that could be quite interesting to get some of the plastic off the streets and off everywhere. Appreciate that. Cool. All right, team 9, that's great. Team 10, I see you folks are ready. Just a reminder, the even laptop is quite soft. So whenever you're the one speaking, just 1 step forwards and then you can step back. When you're ready, share your screen and let's get going.